Well, hey guys, so you're here because you want to clean out whatever is inside your HVAC box. If you want to know how to take the dash out of your car, watch a video for that. This one, I'm going to show you taking apart these little boxes because they're all kind of similar. You just got to find the specific parts of them. And then we're going to show you cleaning because this one has a bunch of pack rat stuff. And I don't know about you, but pack rats aren't fun and they don't smell too pleasant. I wish we had smell-o-vision. You could join in on this. I'll let your imagination go through of what this smells like. So with this one, we have the box for the fan, the blower motor box with the little flap that goes inside and outside. This is the evaporator box. And then this box has the heater core in it, and it also has the direction for up and down and other things like that. We're going to see how bad it is and take out what we can. So we're going to start taking out stuff here. I already have the AC discharged, which if you're doing this, some dashes, this comes out with the dash. So you have to have the AC discharged, the heater core off, and everything like that. Where this one, the whole dash comes off, and then you can get to everything. So you got to see what's going on with yours, but let's get this apart. Aha. I love this thing. Connector. Right. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, we found some. We're gonna clean that out. That's not this is not your OEM packaging. So if your car has extra packaging than what it came with in the box, you might have pack rats. This is going to turn into a horrible, there's more. I'm going to have to check. I'm pretty sure it goes outside because it's the outside air duct. Is if you're in an area that has any form of cacti, be careful when reaching in there. Not on this one, but I did have one a few years ago where I reached in and there was cholla inside. I had to pull out everything that was up there full of cholla. So be careful because you don't know what you're going to find. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is completely across the car. If you guys haven't noticed, this car did sit for a while. So, you know, you driving your car every day might not be this bad with pack rats, but pack rats are still not something to ignore. I got the tube under here. There we go. All right, so I did see some little turds in here, which means we definitely want to take this apart and clean it up with any of that enzyme antibacterial kind of crap, because that's only going to cause smells, which it's got all that stuff in there, but rats are crafty little devils. So I want to see if there's anything in that one, and then we're going to take the whole thing out if we see anything in the heater core one. This is a 1990 Honda. So there's been a lot of hands in it. There's a lot of stuff that isn't made for it anymore. So it definitely has some not so great fixes, but that work. That came apart with the dash. I'm sure it was better before I pulled the dash out, but I figured I'd just fix it later. One thing to always remember when pulling the thing with the heater core in it, whether it be the dash or the actual heater core assembly, there's still coolant in there, whether or not you drained it, because it sits down. It doesn't drain all the way out. It looks like it's missing a lot of bolts. I took one out. Is that it? Yeah, we had one bolt holding this entire thing in. There's got to be more. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna We're going to adjourn somewhere else and go over all this. This will be a little bit lengthy. I'm going to try to make it short, but this is the first one we took off. I'm going to take off sensors, any sensors that are on. We're going to take off the motor to take that out, or that, as they call, the squirrel cage. And then we're going to separate it. Stuff like this you might want to take off depending on what you're doing. This is the piece that moves the flap in here. So right now I don't care to hold the flap in any position or mess with that, so I'm just going to leave it. But we're going to do the sensors. And when doing a cleaning job, you can never take it apart too far. However, I would not take that nut off because they're kind of balanced, so leave that the way it is. But yeah, we're going to do our best at cleaning this. I do have, this is our version of Purple Power, but it's called Red Lightning. So I'm going to do that as like a pre-cleaning, and then I'm going to use an enzyme cleaner or something to do with getting rid of bio stuff. All right, so now this one has all the sensors off, and just because we want to make this easier on ourselves, we're going to take it apart. So all of these are held together with these little guys, and the easiest way to take them off is a screwdriver in here, up, when they pop off. And this is very old plastic. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's already like cracking and everything. So you want to be as careful as you can, and that's the nicest way to do it, is you pry against itself and just pull backwards. Even after doing that, you want to look for any type of screw, because this one has a screw there, but it looks like the metal stays with the top part. I've also seen where even after this, there's going to be little plastic tabs that you have to push to get them out. So when you go to separate, always do very slowly and don't just try to yank it apart.
Like that.
Well, it came apart, right?
Apart. Yeah.
Mine came apart. I don't know if yours will.
Ooh,
there's even more in there. Actually, okay, so one thing did happen. Our little nub here for lining up broke. So not the end of the world, but this will just happen, especially with however old your car is. I will say, when dealing with any kind of animal waste, you cannot use too much cleaner. That little sensor I took out, this little line around here was just all black. So yeah, you're not gonna hurt yourself taking more out. You know what I mean? The last thing that I would recommend, using the enzyme one, because I'm just using this because it's a lot cheaper than the enzyme one for cleaning. After you do that, you go use the enzyme one and use air, compressed air out of a little blower to clean up any of the little tiny crevices, to get off anything that's in there, make sure it's dry, make sure when you're going around there's no dust getting stuck to it, so on and so forth. That little hole in there, you can get in there much easier with air. You can try a screwdriver, but yeah, it's not perfect. There's still crap in here. I found out you can't get a blower motor with the squirrel cage on it, which means it doesn't matter if I take it off. Well, this is the most complicated one, and also the one with the most crap in it, literally. Finding all of the little creases is how you prevent yourself from destroying anything while taking it apart. So with these ones, the doors need to come apart because they're attached to different ways. We even have a split piece right there. And this is kind of my way of taking these apart, which is leave as much together as possible. So that one, just come over there. We're not going to take that screw off because there's no need. We're going to take this screw off. One, two, and three. So these ones didn't have to come off because I missed a little thingy there, but I don't have to remember how that goes. One side moved. That side moved. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Well, the heater cores, once you have them open like this, just pull out. Oh, or they're supposed to. Oh, nope. This one comes apart from the other side. Let me get my trash bag. I gotta flip this upside down. Just so much. Look at that. Yeah, we're probably going to soak some things tonight and then come back to it tomorrow. For the evap core, do not break the styrofoam. You will not find any more. Yeah. All right, so I found something, and apparently they also got into here, which this is part of the dash. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to clean that. We're going to take this cowl off and hopefully just be able to get to everything. And we're going to see how bad it is. Oh. Well, we can get in there. But, oh. It's pretty bad. This is one of the ones that I already cleaned. I'm going to do a bath tonight as well. You can tell this is literally just soak and rinse off with water. This is before. So there's, you know, it's not super hard to clean. I'm still going to do the enzyme stuff on this. I'm going to pressure wash that inside the cowl. I might pressure wash inside the car. See how froggy I feel. We have one assembled and clean. All you've seen us do so far and I had the car closed, right? And I came back to it today, and it smells the same in here. I don't know if we can show you on YouTube. I just found baby mouse. So that's one. I took the spare tire out. I don't know what this stuff is. I'm probably just gonna take the rest of these plastics out because I didn't think they'd be that small. I'm gonna take out these rear seats. We're going to be doing more on this car, trying to get it back to 100%. If you have to partake in any pack rat, any kind of trash this stuff, I hope this video does help you because this is horrible. And granted, we do like this car, so we're going to keep it and all that stuff. If you don't want to deal with this, just sell it. It's not worth it. This is one of those sentimental things that you're going to be doing all this for, like, you know, barn find, grandpa's car or something like that. But we're going to be showing you other videos on this thing, like we're going to sound deaden the bottom to also fill a bunch of holes and make sure that rats don't come in. And then we're also going to be doing some carpeting stuff, some seat stuff. It's not going to be stock because as far as I'm concerned, all of the other stuff that came out of this car is full of rat crap too. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Sorry for a long pack rat video, but it's kind of needed in the pack rat world.